How's it going there, everybody? January 15th. It's been a couple days. I know I've been gone. Some of you have asked or were asking where I've been at, and my toilet broke over the weekend, flooded my place, so I was absent for a couple days. But that being said, I'm back here, and what we're going to do in this one is take all these Q posts, lots of data, lots of questions, lots of posting that Q did over the weekend. And what I'm going to do is link that up with, as you can see, some of the various news stories that we've had. And of course, since I've been distracted, I don't have any of the most in-depth research on these posts. I literally haven't really been able to be on Twitter or on 8chan and see what people are saying. But I'm just going to give you what I can in this and link up some of the questions with these articles, like I said. So anyway, let's talk about it. So we're going to start up here with the post from Q. He says, big news week, future proves past. And then he asks what news was unlocked and references U1, uranium 1. What public disclosure happened? Well, as many of you know, we had the first indictment unsealed regarding the uranium 1 deal. So there's that. And of course, let's keep going. He references the DEFCON 1 non-nuke false command. Why? Why was it necessary? Was it necessary to do the future proofs pass and link that up with the Hawaii alert? Interesting. Let's see here. Saying it was necessary. And then let's go down here. So who is talking? Think big, think bigger. Haiti focus, right? So that that shithole comment. Sure. Speaking of shithole, it was my toilet that broke. But anyway, that shithole comment sure got all eyes on Haiti. And of course, Bill Clinton, as Zero Hedge reports here, was triggered by a lot of people pointing eyes at Haiti, pointing eyes at the Clinton Foundation. He denies that any of the Clinton Foundation funds were used for his daughter's wedding. But then, of course, WikiLeaks dropped a bomb and showed a email that directly proves that it was. And then, of course, all eyes were on Haiti in regards to all kinds of different things, whether it was Clinton Foundation, money laundering or trafficking or all kinds of other stuff going on there. But right here, Clinton Foundation, boom shock buy. And then referencing Admiral Rogers. Not pretty sure what that stringer means right there. And down here, it references if Democrats shut down the government, what happens to the U.S. military? What specifically occurs? Says think budget. So I went and found this article here from military.com that is from early December, and it's talking about some of the myths regarding a government shutdown in regards to the military. And it says contracts guaranteed they'll be paid. Nope. If the government shuts down, contracts aren't actually paid. There is, they passed a bill guaranteeing military pay, but that bill only applied to 2013. It doesn't apply to any future shutdown. So if a shutdown occurs this year, it would not, that guaranteed pay bill would not apply to that. So we don't want that. And it's very interesting that we have some Democrats, I've even seen some Democrats call for more congressional oversight about military duties. So there's that, no wonder, right? And let's see here. Let's keep going down. So a lot of notes here, just referencing there are no deals, treason at the highest levels, foreign agents in our government, seventh floor is no more, FBI and State Department, all the corruption on that seventh floor is gone. Remember, Rex Tillerson has really been restructuring that, fired a bunch of people on the seventh floor earlier this year. And then we see all, we hear all. No such agency, remember? The hunt continues, and then it references Gitmo in some stringer. Again, I'm not exactly sure what this quite is. I wasn't able to look at too much info over the weekend. But in regards to Guantanamo Bay, if you Google it, go to news, there are some interesting news articles that have been published in mainstream journals regarding Guantanamo Bay. And it looks like, for instance, here, activists demand Guantanamo Bay's closure. Will I die at Guantanamo Bay? Newsweek is posting. So Trump's anti-Muslim bigotry clarifies Guantanamo Bay's awfulness. So it's sounds like they're really trying to shut it down, right? Shut it down before many of their handlers end up in prison there. Let's see here. Next post by Q on the 13th, Saturday night. We're fighting for life. We're fighting for good. Not everything will be clean. Scare was a necessary event. Is this referencing Hawaii? Plausible. Do I trust the U.S. military, and do I trust the chain of command? Depends on what part of the military, right? Military as in Navy, Marine Intelligence, people Q is oriented with. Yes, I trust them much more than other aspects of the military, say the military-industrial complex. So that's a specification that I think is important to make there. Patriots, Patriot Day, have faith. We're being provided with some of the highest level of intel ever to be dropped publicly in the history of the world. I like this right here. Use it, protect and comfort those around you. Absolutely, because as this week is a bigger week, there's people who their egos are going to be broken. Their cognitive dissonance is just going to be shattered. So they're going to need our help. They're going to need our help, not to say I told you so, but to actually help them understand what's going on. Now down here, this is quite a few stringers that I don't necessarily understand. We've got the hashtag fly there. If you go to Linda Rothschild's Twitter, because I believe the Eagles won over the weekend, the Philadelphia Eagles, she was tweeting hashtag fly Eagles fly. So there's that. Owls. I have seen some interesting data regarding owls, how this might mean an orbital launch platform, orbital weapon launching system, and rods from God, essentially. Again, plausible. And then a bunch of stringers. And then this one down here is the only one that I've seen a very good decipher of, being POTUS, or President's personal, whether it's personal Twitter page or some kind of personal account, basically saying, we are with you, the N1LB, no one left behind, F, G, and C for God and country. And then as we keep going, checkmate, of course, coinciding with Julian Assange's Twitter post of the chess game. We deduced that the other day. Loop Capital, seen a lot of great, let's see here, info come out regarding Loop Capital, how it's just slush fund, exactly like it says here, and slush fund for all the bad actors. Follow the money. And then I like this one here, focus on the loudest voices in Washington. And, you know, there's so many people shouting from the rooftops, all kinds of propaganda, misinformation, and bullshit, if you will. I could literally have like 18 tabs open here in regards to all the bad actors that are trying to shout from the rooftops, but the one that I'm just going to go right to is The Hill. I follow them on Twitter. They post often, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty fake newsy. But anyway, they have a lot of people that are spouting off that propaganda. Fourth Dem, they say here, to boycott Trump's State of the Union. He's demeaned the presidency of every opportunity. She looks like a real winner there. Let's see. We've got, this guy. Flake. Trump attacking the press using Stalin's enemy of the people label. GOP senator after Trump's shithole country's comment, bipartisan DACA deal possible. And of course, many other people. John Lewis, ooh, I think Trump is a racist. Lots and lots of people offering their loud voices. Let's see here. 7 out of 10, referencing plane crashes, are actually targeted kills. R.I.P. Robert F. Kennedy, right? Power out, flights rerouted, flight returns. So we've been tracking that for a while. Weird instances regarding planes. We have another one here that I'm going to show you this morning. Again, Delta. If you've been following my work, Delta, interesting to note, they keep having their planes rerouted, evacuated. Weird things happening. You can check my previous videos for my theories on that. But anyway, this Delta flight evacuated this morning at JFK Airport. Speaking of the Kennedys, evacuated due to smoke. So who knows? Who knows if there was some bad actor that was on that plane that was specifically targeted and taken off. There's no word what caused the smoke. No word. So there's that. Public awakening, messages spreading wide and far. Goodbye, Jack. Speaking of Jack, let's talk about Twitter now. So Facebook's Sheryl Sandberg and Twitter's Jack Dorsey to leave Disney's board over potential conflicts of interest. I wonder what actually the reason is. I highly doubt that it's just a conflict of interest. And then, let's see here. We're going to go to the Gateway Pundit. TikTok, Jack. James O'Keefe of Project Veritas fires off another ominous warning at the Twitter CEO. More footage coming out. And then also Laura Loomer on her Twitter right here. She posted hearing reports that Jack is actually going to step down from not only the Disney board, but his position as CEO of Twitter. I guess James O'Keefe from Project Veritas really did break him. Yeah! Awesome. Let's see here. Q posts a Wikipedia short article about Mark Mezvinsky. Haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. You can if you wish. Let's see here. Monday, today, next week, bigger public. We listened. So the 2080 is now gravitating to 4060. Back in late November, one of the Q drops was referencing how 20% of what's going on behind the scenes is all that's hitting the public right now. Not necessarily the mainstream, but just the public. And then we have to kind of pick up those crumbs. Now, he's saying, as a lot of people have been wishing for more stuff, more things to pick up, right? Now that's going to hit 4060. So it's basically going to double in intensity, double in the gravity as which all this stuff is going to hit the airwaves. Good news there. And this is important. You and your families are safe. We're going to talk about the false flag warnings in a minute here. But this is important. No fear, folks. No fear. That's exactly what the powers that be want. Because the powers that be, the satanistic cabal and their archonic overlords, if you will, they literally feed off that energetic vibration of our fear. That's what they want. That's how they control us so damn easily. So, no fear, guys. Nothing to fear. In fact, you should all be I'm happy. I am happy and ecstatic and excited because this is such a beautiful time to be living. So don't have nothing to fear. Be grateful that you get to watch all of this unfold right before your eyes. And you're literally some of the people that's on the front lines of it. You are literally on the front lines. So it's only going to keep picking up pace. Let's see here. Be ready. MSM coming. Big way. Fight. Conspiracy push coming. So as I mentioned in one of my most recent videos, I showed I believe it was a Media Matters blog article. Of course, Media Matters. Awful. And a Daily Dot article that they were referencing this whole Storm, QAnon, follow the White Rabbit phenomenon as being a bigger Pizzagate. It's the next biggest conspiracy, trying to put their damage control on it. But it's not going to work. MSM is losing control, quite obviously. And it's all downhill. Let's see here. Fake news. Hello, George. This one's interesting. I don't know what George might mean in this instance. George Bush. Maybe he's perusing the chans, and this was just a nice little hello from Q. As a hello has been to what Linda Rothschild in the past. Who knows? Let's see here. This is important. Side-by-side posts versus actual news show that future proves past. Bigger next week. And this is where we're going to talk about the fake news awards here. So we got to be prepared. Ooh. Dry throat. So prepare with memes and posts, organized and coordinated. And this is when we're going to talk about the game plan, guys. So on the chans, somebody posted this in my Facebook group. I did not see it on 8chan, but we're going to talk about it here. I hope you can see it. Let's see. Let's zoom in. One more. There we go. So this is the game plan, guys. On Wednesday is the Fake News Awards. And it's going to be a big day, and it's going to require effort from us. And this is the game plan of what we're seeing here. Quick rundown. Phase 1 is pushing a hashtag, a specific hashtag. Looks like we have the two that are the ones we're going to be using, and that's the Great Awakening and We the People. Early Wednesday morning. So very early on Wednesday, we're going to, I'll definitely be doing this, and I invite you all to do it as well. Yes, somebody commented, get your memes out. That's the best way. Memes are so simple and effective, and because you're not telling them, you're letting free will have its play, and you're letting the person be able to make their own conclusions, which is much more impactful. But anyway, so we'll start pushing those memes with these two hashtags early Wednesday morning. Once Twitter kills it, we'll switch to phase 2, which is the Fake News Awards. And then this says Trump should be tweeting about that during the event, as Q referenced right here. President may retweet one or more. Ready for launch, show the world. So then we'll come over here. We set the ground stage, right? Phase 1. Let's discuss that. How to make things trend on Twitter. We decide the hashtag. Oh, shit. It's so dry. Hold on. Okay. We pick a day and time we want this to trend. Wednesday morning. Early. We got to do it early. We should begin dropping right when you wake up in the morning, basically. And then, Jesus Christ. Some people are saying, toke it up. I actually stopped smoking completely. I've been having some really good dreams. It's just really dry. All right, let's do this. So, keep going. Never stop all day. 2,000 to 3,000 unique tweets with the hashtag to get it trending, right? And then phase 2. Once Twitter kills that trending hashtag, which what they will do, we'll move on to the Fake News Award. And then find as many memes as you can. As many of them. I actually made an Imgur, which I'm going to post down below. And I'm going to be posting whatever ones I find of this Imgur. And just find them and post them, guys, with the applicable hashtag. Let's see, back to this. And then phase 3, so after the Fake News Award hashtag dies down, we'll basically just hijack whichever hashtags are trending and then use those and spread the memes. Post them on wherever you can. Woo! Super important. Okay, let's finish up. So I don't keel over and cough and die here. And you guys don't get sick of me. Let's see here. Show the world our truth. Don't let the president suffer from the Soros and loser bots that flood everything, obviously. And then make the fake news awards the first organized tweet storm of the day. And let's see here. Let's just finish up. So a lot of these memes are going to be Q-related memes, right? The storm and whatnot. But also anything, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Las Vegas or things that are just going to wake people up, right? And then last thing here, Trust Sessions, it says, Trey Gowdy departure, TG, Trey Gowdy of the House Ethics Committee. As it says here, Trey Gowdy stepping down from House Ethics Committee citing workload, but it's saying here not to testify, not needed to testify. Think logically. No need to step down if needed to testify. Don't be chasing misinformation. What role might Trey Gowdy be walking into? Lots of speculations I've seen regarding that, but I'm curious. Very, very curious. And then let's see here. It's just regarding that raw intel is vital. Safe communications are vital. We're vital to get this Great Awakening going. Boards have changed due to all kinds of things going on. And then beware of a major false flag. So let's talk about that. So, of course, yesterday a man was arrested for terrorist threats aimed at the Steelers-Jaguars game. And then, woo! All right, let's finish up. Washington, D.C. subway derails, but there's no injuries this morning. So that's basically it, guys. That's all I wanted to show you. Again, I'll post my Imgur down below, and I'll start uploading whatever memes I find to it. You guys can use it as a resource. You can also hit hashtag QAnon on Instagram. There's a lot of good ones on Instagram I found. And surprisingly, a lot of people using that hashtag there. You can also do it on Twitter. Just find them, guys. Find them and spread them. Spread them as much as you can everywhere. And that's on Wednesday. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. And again, lots of good links will be below in the descriptions. And thank you all for your support. Thank you. Who was it? Thank you, Tracy, for that super chat. I absolutely appreciate you. And I'm not that sick. It's just really, really dry. And my throat's killing me. I'm not sick. I'm not token. Stop that. So we got to get on our game, guys. Got to get on our game with all of this. Things are obviously going to start really ramping up. And we've got work to do. Got some serious work to do. So have a good one, guys. Take care, and let's be on it this week.